When you walk into a grocery store, you've probably noticed how crowded the dairy aisle has become. Side by side, sitting quietly on the shelf, Greek yogurt and kefir might look almost the same. Both creamy, both dairy-based, both promising health benefits. But if you think they're interchangeable, think again. Behind the packaging and labels, these two foods are completely different. And knowing those differences could change the way your body feels every single day. So the real question is, are they really the same, or is one better for you? Let's dig in. Greek yogurt has become a household name in America. If you rewind to the early 2000s, it was almost unheard of, just a niche product found in a few specialty stores. But then something shifted. Brands like Chobani and Phage began popping up, promoting Greek yogurt not just as a snack, but as a lifestyle choice. Smooth, creamy, and with that distinctive tang, Greek yogurt quickly took over refrigerator space across the country. Today, entire shelves in supermarkets are dedicated to it, with endless flavors, variations, and styles. But what makes it so special? The answer lies in the way it's made. Unlike traditional yogurt, Greek yogurt goes through a straining process. This step removes most of the liquid whey, leaving behind a thick, rich, concentrated product. That straining is more than just about texture. It also boosts the nutrition. In fact, a single cup of plain Greek yogurt, about 8 ounces, contains between 15 to 20 grams of protein. To put that in perspective, that's roughly the same protein content as 3 large eggs. Imagine sitting down to breakfast with just 1 bowl of Greek yogurt, and you've already packed in nearly a third of your daily protein needs. For athletes, gym goers, or anyone focused on staying strong, this is a game changer. But the benefits of Greek yogurt don't stop there. That protein density does more than help you build muscle. It also keeps you full for longer. Think about it. How often have you had a sugary snack and felt hungry an hour later? Protein slows down digestion and signals your brain that you're satisfied. That means Greek yogurt isn't just fuel, it's a hunger controller. People looking to lose weight or manage their appetite often find Greek yogurt a lifesaver because it provides a creamy, delicious snack without the crash that comes from carb-heavy foods. Now, let's talk about calcium. Greek yogurt is still a dairy product, so it carries all the bone-strengthening benefits that come with milk. Calcium is essential for strong bones, teeth, and even proper muscle function. And for those worried about bone health as they age, Greek yogurt is one of the tastiest ways to keep those nutrient levels up. Some varieties also come fortified with vitamin D, which helps your body absorb calcium more effectively. So in one bowl, you're not just eating for today, you're investing in your body's future strength. Another often overlooked feature of Greek yogurt is versatility. It isn't just for breakfast with fruit and granola. People use it in smoothies, dips, sauces, and even as a substitute for sour cream or mayonnaise. That means when you choose Greek yogurt, you're not just choosing a snack, you're choosing an ingredient that can transform dozens of meals. From high-protein desserts to savory dressings, it has carved a permanent place in modern kitchens. But of course, Greek yogurt is not perfect. For one, it often contains added sugar, especially in flavored varieties. Walk down the yogurt aisle and you'll see options with as much sugar as a can of soda. That's why nutritionists always remind us to check the labels and stick to plain, unsweetened Greek yogurt whenever possible. Another issue is lactose. While Greek yogurt has less lactose than regular yogurt, thanks to the straining process, people with strong lactose intolerance may still experience discomfort. That means it isn't the universal solution it's sometimes marketed to be. Even so, when you weigh its protein power, satiety benefits, and overall nutritional profile, it's clear why Greek yogurt became a staple. It's the go-to choice for anyone focused on muscle growth, weight management, or simply wanting a filling snack that actually works. But while Greek yogurt has dominated the spotlight, another contender has been quietly waiting its turn: kefir. And this one is a completely different story. Kefir might not have the same superstar reputation in America as Greek yogurt, but in many parts of the world, it's been treasured for centuries. Originating from the Caucasus Mountains, kefir was considered a gift with almost mystical qualities. The word itself comes from the Turkish word keyif, which means feeling good after eating. That should already tell you something about its impact. Unlike Greek yogurt, which rose to fame mainly through clever marketing and fitness trends, kefir's power lies in its rich tradition and the incredible science behind its fermentation. At its core, kefir is made by adding kefir grains to milk. But here's the catch. These grains aren't grains at all. They're living clusters of bacteria and yeast that work together in perfect harmony. Think of them as a tiny ecosystem, each microorganism playing its role in breaking down the sugars in milk and producing a tangy, slightly fizzy drink. When you sip kefir, you're not just drinking dairy, you're drinking the product of a living process. And that process makes all the difference. What really separates kefir from Greek yogurt is its microbial diversity. A standard cup of Greek yogurt may contain 2 to 5 strains of beneficial bacteria, like Lactobacillus bulgaricus and Streptococcus thermophilus. Some brands add a few extras for marketing appeal, but it's still relatively limited. Kefir, on the other hand, is a probiotic powerhouse. Studies have found that a single serving of kefir can contain anywhere from 30 to 60 different strains of bacteria and yeast. That's not just a little variety, that's a microbial army, marching straight into your gut to support your health. Why does this matter? Because your gut isn't just a digestive machine. Scientists now call it the second brain of the body, controlling not only digestion but also immunity, mood, and even skin health. A diverse microbiome is a healthy microbiome. It's like a rainforest. The more variety you have, the more stable and resilient it becomes. Kefir feeds that diversity in ways yogurt simply can't match. That's why many dietitians recommend kefir after a round of antibiotics. Antibiotics, while life-saving, wipe out good bacteria along with the bad. Kefir helps repopulate the gut with a wide range of allies, restoring balance quickly and effectively. And then there's digestion. Many people who struggle with lactose intolerance find they can tolerate kefir much better than regular milk or even yogurt. Why? Because the fermentation process breaks down much of the lactose, leaving behind a drink that's easier on the stomach. For someone who thought dairy was off the table forever, kefir can feel like a second chance. It's not just tolerable, it's beneficial. The benefits don't stop at digestion. Kefir has been linked to improved immune function. Remember, a large portion of your immune system is actually housed in your gut. By nourishing your microbiome with diverse probiotics, you're essentially training your body's defenses. Some studies even suggest kefir may help reduce inflammation, fight harmful bacteria, and support your body during infections. And then there's the fascinating gut-skin connection. Many people notice clearer skin when they start taking probiotics regularly. It seems what happens in the gut doesn't stay in the gut. It shows up on your face too. Kefir also has a unique texture and taste. It's thinner than yogurt, making it more drinkable. Some describe it as tangy, others say it's slightly sour, with a gentle effervescence that feels almost like a mild, sparkling drink. At first sip, it can surprise people, especially if they're expecting a milkshake. But for those who stick with it, kefir often becomes a refreshing daily ritual. And with brands like Lifeway and Green Valley making it widely available in the US, it's easier than ever to give it a try. Now, while kefir is packed with probiotics, it doesn't have the same protein punch as Greek yogurt. A cup of kefir usually contains around 8 to 10 grams of protein. Respectable, but only about half of what Greek yogurt offers. That means if you're drinking kefir to build muscle or stay full for hours, it might not satisfy you in the same way. But that doesn't make it less valuable. In fact, kefir shines in areas where Greek yogurt falls short. Where Greek yogurt is about density, kefir is about diversity. Together, they complement each other beautifully. Let's imagine it this way. Greek yogurt is like a focused specialist, targeting muscle growth and satiety. Kefir is like a generalist, spreading benefits across your entire system, especially your gut. If you're building a strong body, you'd want both the specialist and the generalist on your team. That's why some health experts suggest alternating between the two, or even incorporating both into your daily routine. Yogurt for breakfast, kefir as an afternoon refreshment, and suddenly, you're covering both protein and probiotic diversity in a simple, delicious way. Still, kefir isn't without its drawbacks. Some people find the tangy, sour flavor a bit too strong, especially at first. It can take time to adjust, especially if you're used to sweeter dairy products. And just like with Greek yogurt, flavored varieties can contain added sugars that take away from its health benefits. So the golden rule remains: check the label. Go for plain, unsweetened kefir whenever possible, and add natural sweeteners like fruit or honey at home if you need to. Kefir's rise in popularity is still in its early stages in the US, but as more people discover the power of probiotics, it's gaining momentum. Some call it the new kombucha, but unlike kombucha, kefir brings real protein and nutrients along with its probiotics. That makes it not just trendy, but genuinely nourishing. So now that we've looked at Greek yogurt and kefir separately, it's time to put them head to head. Which one is truly better for your health? The answer depends entirely on your goals. Let's start with gut health, because this is where kefir truly shines. Greek yogurt is a good source of probiotics, but its selection is limited. Most yogurts contain only a couple of strains, sometimes a handful if you pick a brand that fortifies its product. These bacteria are helpful, no doubt, and they do support digestion. But kefir operates on a completely different level. With 30, 40, even 60 different strains of bacteria and yeast, kefir is like sending an entire army into your gut. This microbial diversity doesn't just aid digestion, it helps maintain balance, fights off harmful bacteria, restores your microbiome after antibiotics, and strengthens your immune defenses. In this category, kefir is the undisputed champion, but protein tells a very different story. Here, Greek yogurt takes the crown. 1 cup of Greek yogurt can deliver nearly double the protein of a cup of kefir. That protein isn't just about muscles, it's about satiety. When you eat Greek yogurt, you stay full longer. That makes it an excellent choice for people trying to lose weight, reduce snacking, or build lean muscle mass. For athletes, fitness lovers, and anyone who struggles with midday hunger, Greek yogurt is the go-to option. Kefir is nutritious, but it simply can't match that protein punch. So if we break it down simply, if your goal is building strength and feeling satisfied, Greek yogurt is your best friend. If your goal is improving digestion, boosting immunity, and supporting your microbiome, kefir is the stronger ally. That's why instead of choosing one over the other, the smartest approach is to use both. Think of it as building a team. Greek yogurt brings the power of protein, kefir brings the diversity of probiotics, and together they cover your nutritional bases in ways no single product can. Let's also talk about weight management. Protein is important here, yes, but gut health plays a big role too. Research now shows that the bacteria in your gut can influence your metabolism and even how your body stores fat. Kefir, with its rich microbial profile, can help restore that balance and potentially make it easier to maintain a healthy weight. Greek yogurt, with its protein density, helps curb hunger. Combine the two, and you get the best of both worlds: appetite control and a thriving gut ecosystem working together to support your goals. Energy is another factor to consider. Both Greek yogurt and kefir provide a good dose of B vitamins, which help your body convert food into energy. But kefir also contains bioactive compounds created during fermentation, and some people report feeling more energized and refreshed after drinking it, almost like they've had a light, nourishing pick-me-up. Greek yogurt, on the other hand, provides steady energy thanks to its protein, preventing spikes and crashes. Again, they complement each other beautifully. Taste and texture are also worth mentioning. Greek yogurt is thick, creamy, and easy to pair with fruit, nuts, or granola. It feels indulgent while still being healthy. Kefir is thinner, tangier, and sometimes lightly effervescent. Some people love the refreshing zing, while others need a little time to adjust. But once you get used to it, kefir can be surprisingly addictive, a drink that feels light, refreshing, and restorative. For people who prefer sipping to spooning, kefir can be the perfect option. When it comes to skin and overall wellness, kefir may again have an edge. Thanks to the gut-skin axis, improving your microbiome often results in clearer, healthier-looking skin. It's not a magic bullet, of course, but many people notice a difference after adding kefir to their routine. Greek yogurt, while not as potent for the skin, does provide important nutrients like calcium and protein that support the body as a whole. So, which one should you choose? The real wisdom is this: you don't have to choose. Greek yogurt and kefir each bring something unique to the table. They're not enemies, they're teammates. Incorporating both into your diet allows you to enjoy the benefits of protein density and probiotic diversity. You can think of Greek yogurt as the builder, giving your muscles the fuel they need, and kefir as the healer, nurturing your gut and immune system. Together, they create a foundation for better health, more energy, and greater resilience. Now let's wrap this up. If you found this video helpful and you want more science-backed health comparisons explained in simple language, make sure to subscribe to Golden Wisdom. Hit the like button and share this video with your friends so they can benefit too. Stay connected with us because every week we'll bring you new insights that can transform the way you think about food, health, and lifestyle. And remember, the comment section is always open. Share your questions, your experiences, or even your debates with us. We'd love to discuss them with you and continue the journey together.